This huge breaking news for the first time in history. A former U.S. president has been convicted of a crime. This afternoon, a New York jury found former President Donald J. Trump guilty of falsifying business records in the so-called hush money trial.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell joins us live in studio with the very latest on the new reaction to this historic verdict. Josh.
And David and Colleen, we're not just talking about a former president. We're also talking about the projected Republican nominee for the 2024 presidential election. And he has been convicted of a felony, 34. The Biden campaign is fundraising off Trump's guilty verdict. So is the Trump campaign, which sent an email to supporters with the subject line, "I'm a political prisoner." It took a New York jury just over 9 hours to convict former President Donald Trump of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. The prosecution was able to prove Trump tried to hide damaging information from voters ahead of the 2016 election, ordering his former attorney Michael Cohen to pay adult film actress Stormy Daniels $130,000 in exchange for her silence about their alleged sexual encounter, then labeled it as a legal expense. This is what the former president said to cameras right after the guilty verdict.
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here.
The defense tried to convince jurors Michael Cohen lied to you and maintained throughout the trial their client did nothing wrong. Trump has denied a sexual encounter with Stormy Daniels. In a statement, Stormy Daniels' attorney said Stormy is relieved that this case is now over. She always had great faith in our justice system and in the solemn oath jurors take in undertaking their service. No man is above the law, and the selfless, hardworking service of each of these jurors should be respected and appreciated.
While this defendant may be unlike any other in American history, we arrived at this trial and ultimately today at this verdict in the same manner as every other case that comes through the courtroom doors, by following the facts and the law and doing so without fear or favor.
Trump will be sentenced on July 11th and could face prison time, but will almost certainly appeal. In a statement, the Biden-Harris campaign said in part, there is still only one way to keep Donald Trump out of the Oval Office, at the ballot box. Convicted felon or not, Trump will be the Republican nominee for president.
The United States is in a period of immense political polarization. And it seems that everything that the former president does is a polarizing thing. Here, however, there's a difference. There's a difference in the fact that we have an actual conviction from 12 ordinary New Yorkers after deliberating and reaching a unanimous decision to hold him accountable for crimes committed. How that shakes out in the political theater, I can't know, but this is as big of a bomb in an election as you can imagine.
Now, former President Trump will remain at Trump Tower tonight in New York City as he has a fundraiser for his campaign, which he'll speak at. And then the Republican National Convention is scheduled to start July 15th. David and Colleen, that's just 4 days after Trump's scheduled sentencing on July 11th. Pretty remarkable.
It really is, and we're going to be watching this story very closely. Josh, thank you.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.